is
It's going to be Jan Nepomniachtchi versus Magnus Carlsen for the World Championship in November in Dubai. Brazilian candidate at the World Championship.
Yeah, Nepomniachtchi, I mean, with his
It was a tense semi-final match between Magnus Carlsen and Jan Nepomniachtchi.
Hello, how are you? I'm also doing very well. Hello everyone, my name is Jorden van Foreest and welcome to a new premium arena. So it's going to be fun. I think there are some prizes on the line, and I haven't won an arena before, so definitely would like to win this one. I think I finished like maybe second or third once or twice, but in general it's been tough. So let's hope for better luck this time around, and let's see how it goes. So I think the strategy should be to beat the slightly lower rated players as quickly as possible, and then try to beat the stronger players as well. So basically just win as many games as I can. Sounds like a good strategy. And we're playing Mr. Gravator in the first round here from France. Time control is, I believe it's 3+0, so we have to play fast chess here. Actually, generally I'm a little bit slow during the Thunder blitzes and the arena, so I hope it will be fine this time. At least we got a good position here in the first round. Got the bishop pair, and my opponent's pawns are doubled here on the G file. And I guess I'm just gonna castle queenside here and be a little bit better. Okay, b5, so let's castle queenside. Maybe you want to go for f4 later. In general, I should just try and win this game ASAP. But my opponent is playing decent chess. I think because we're playing in a new play zone, many people, their rating are not quite, let's say, that accurate yet. So we might be playing someone with 1600 who in reality is much stronger. So that is a little bit of a catch, and gotta watch out for that. Okay, let's go g5. Looks logical to open up some files. If he takes on e3, I'll have g takes f6, I guess, Zwischenschub. So he takes like that. So I'll take back. And I guess I'm doing well here. Can I take on g6? It looks quite tempting. So knight takes g6, queen g6. If queen takes e2, there's queen takes e6, and I'm mating, but actually my opponent found a very good defense here, and maintains, maybe even is fine here, like objectively. So exchanging queens was definitely a good trade for him, as he's not going to get mated now. But he's being quite slow on the clock, so I hope to put some pressure on him right there. King g6, his position is objectively completely fine, actually, if he's not even a little bit better. But okay, that's fine. Let's go rook h8. Just gotta play fast and try and win on the clock, I guess. Okay, so this is looking like a little mistake to me. Let's play knight f4. Point is now rook takes g5. I have rook takes f8, so I don't think his last move was that good. Yeah, and he goes back, but of course that's a loss of 2 tempi, which he cannot really afford, I think. And I guess I'm winning here objectively, but mostly just going to win on the clock here. Rook h7. King up. Take it. And this is just winning. Okay, first game in the bag. That's a good start, I guess. And we immediately get another French opponent. So it looks like we are playing back-to-back Frenchies. Let's play e6. And just give me 1 second. Let's play d5 here. Play knight to f6. Bishop out. Castle. Okay, b3. My opponent seems to be knowing what he's doing, so that's never too good. This is quite a popular line by white, but I'm not too sure about e3, as now he does get his bishop blocked. And I think I'm doing quite well here. Later on I want to play for e5, maybe just right now. And we're basically playing a reverse Benoni kind of position. Maybe bishop b4 was not excellent, actually, because I'm standing into a3 and b4 kind of stuff. But that's okay. Let's go rook e8. Like a3 is now quite good for him. Maybe I'll go here, see what my opponent does about it. If he takes and I recapture, I get this strong pawn on c3 and a lot of activity to go with it. And if not, I'll exchange bishops and get a5 in. Okay, we'll take. Big moment now. Rook takes e4, I have bishop f5. And if d4, I actually have a lot of options, I think. So looking quite okay here for me. Like d4, bishop g4, or knight d4. Okay, so he takes with the rook. Let's go out with the bishop. And rook e2, but that just gives me this pawn on d3, which is very juicy. And as I get to support my bishop here with e4 as well. So looking quite good here. Maybe knight e1, it's not completely over just yet though. Gotta finish the game still as well. So knight d4, knight d3, c2. Haven't calculated all the lines, but my feeling is it's good for me. As I have some knight takes b3, knight forks like knight takes d3, c2. And if the queen goes to d2 or c1, I'll take on b3. And I think that's a collapse for the white position. So queen d2 is basically forced queen c1. I even have e d3, which is maybe even simpler. So my opponent thinking here, desperately trying to find a way out, but I don't think there's any. And he resigns. Okay, that's good. I like it when my opponents resign early on. Let's go for the next game. Maybe another French opponent, who knows? Who knows? I saw there were some GMs playing in this one, so it's gonna be tough probably. And we're playing against Yup, who I've played quite often before. So let's hit him with rook g1 either. Quite a decent line actually. It was popular like a long time ago, like some 20 years ago, but then it kind of faded away. But recently it's gotten a bit of a resurgence, and it's back to being very, very popular line. So now we basically transpose to a what do you call it? A classical Sicilian. But with a little twist that my rook is on g1 and the pawn of my opponent is on h5. So I guess we'll see who this benefits. Let's go h3 and g4. My opponent is quite strong, so gotta watch out here. Knight e5 is probably likely. Gotta stop knight f3, and I want to go for g5 next. Maybe you want to defend e4 first, though. And well, g5 next. Nothing much is going on here, but I think my position is a little bit easier to play at least. Okay, can also fight for the h file here. Maybe bring the knight back to the center is a logical idea. Or bishop e3, knight d4, and maybe even play for f4 and g5. Generally, black is a little bit cramped here. So how do I want to proceed here is the question. Maybe just b3. Not sure about b3 though, but it's a move. Okay, but this is, wait, is f4 winning a piece by accident? I think it actually is. So let's take and go. Oh, actually there's knight d7 back, which somehow I completely forgot about. But in general, it was still, I think, maybe my best way to play, so that's okay. Just shouldn't have taken on h8 first. There was no need to do that. But I should be clearly better here, as my opponent's position is really cramped. And oof, this is really not looking like a funny move for my opponent. Has to make a big decision now to take with the b pawn or with the queen, but then giving me this beautiful square. And let's go g5, maybe some bishop g4 in the future. So takes, knight e5. Do I have a win here? Feels like I may have one, but I do not currently see one, so I'll just go back. Probably wasn't the best move, but we're way up on the clock here, so that's good. Okay, knight b4 is winning material, I think, because d6 is falling. Yeah, probably my opponent is lost here. So just take it, rook down, or rook up actually. No, rook down. And I mean, with the extra pawn, I guess I'm winning here. Maybe not that easy though. Kind of forgot he could do this. And somehow I'm not too well coordinated. So I'll go back to go knight d5, which makes sense, I guess. I really need this bishop to play, but I do not see how. Okay, I'll just make a logical move. Another logical move. Just grab some space. How is there no win here? It's just quite weird. Okay, bishop e1. Oh, and he blunders to rook. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, blunders in a bad position, so good for us, I guess. And let's go for the next game. So, all our games, I think it's just important to keep the wins going, especially because if you win a lot of games, you get a streak, which makes you score more points. And obviously, in the arena point, it's all about who scores the most points in the end. So, gotta keep the streaks going. And my opponent is playing very, very fast here, so I don't know if he is like super familiar with what he's doing or if he's just bluffing. Looks like he's more bluffing than doing anything too special. Okay, bishop on b5 is looking really pretty here. And my opponent was playing fast, but his moves were not very, very good. So I think I'm a little bit better here. Should have played b5 though. I don't know why I played bishop g7. Now he's attacking e7, so I'll protect. Okay, knight e4. I guess I'll go b5. And this is just quite a pleasant position for black. Maybe a5, a4, h6, f5, all kind of and a3 weakens the light squares around the white camp even more, so I'll take it. And my bishop here is just really nice. Still will not be easy to break through, but looks good. Currently in 9th position, but okay, we just started, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. And my opponent is thinking here, so we'll let him think a bit. Okay, queen e3. Let's go here. Apply pressure on this lone diagonal. Maybe f5 is an idea. So he stops it, and at some point I may want to go for e5 or something, but I think it's better to just break here on the queen side, because that's where I should play. Takes, and now I can win a pawn, I guess. Why not? Ask my opponent what he has in mind here. Okay, I'm giving up my bishop here, but I think I'll just get a lot of stuff in return. Maybe rook e7, it's not that obvious. Okay, let's... Yeah, I probably could have played this a little bit more accurately, but it's fine. I'm still much, much better here. So takes, bishop e5. Probably not quite winning yet, but definitely got good chances. No threats really at the moment, but it's tough for my opponent to make a move. Maybe f4, actually. I missed f4. Maybe f4 and he's completely fine. Just forgot he can play f4 here, and I have to go away with the bishop. I lose the pawn on d6. Yeah, I cannot really take on e1 and rook c1, unfortunately. Okay, I guess I'll just play the position then. Still marginally better here with the better structure. So let's try and make something out of it. Mainly, I'm hoping here on time, of course, as I'm way up on the clock. But also, it's still a little bit tricky for white to play. So bring the rook in, I guess. Rook down, h4. Rook f2. I think he's losing this pawn here, so I'll take it. Queen to d4. Rook f2, just to confuse him a little bit. Oh, he blunders rook. Okay. There we go. Not an easy game, but we get there in the end, so that's good. And it looks like we're up to rank number 2, so going well so far. But we got to get the games in. It's going, I don't think we're playing fast enough, let's say. Okay, let's get a game. Takes a while. Okay, I guess we just wait for the game. In the meantime, let me take a look at the chat. Do you feel like you wasted your life on board game? Okay, I do not think so. I'm very happy playing chess, so not at all. And in the meantime, we get a game against Mr. Shiraz, so let's go. The Caracan defense. Let's play knight c5. I never really played this, but why not? I think the point is to go bishop d3, but maybe not. Not a very challenging line, but it's something, I guess. Just develop the pieces and play the game. Okay, bring the bishop out. Maybe bring the knight back to more favorable squares. But pretty equal position, of course. Nothing special. Bishop f4 is a good move here for my opponent. He should find it. But he does not, so I'll play a4, cramp him a little bit here on the queen side. Queen e2. Maybe I'm a little bit better here, but it's really not much still. It's very minor. Okay, rook f2 d1, I guess. Yeah, black is very solid here, of course. Cannot claim much. Rook ac8, I go 93 or something, I guess. Why not? And if cd4, knight d4, so I'll pre-move that. Just trying to play kind of faster. Maybe d5 is a threat. Okay, knight to f8 is a little bit weird. But I do not see how to take advantage of that. So I'll just play c3. Yeah, knight g6. Okay, let's try this. Hoping that my knights will be better than his knight and bishop, but I'm not sure at all. In general, it still looks like the position is very balanced. So I'm predicting e d5 or knight d5, so I'll just pre-move this. And yeah, so we get this position, and I'm hoping that this bishop is a little bit stupid here, but it's probably not a whole lot. Okay, let's go a5. So queen f1 or takes on queen f1? I guess I'll go queen f1 here, but yeah, now I'm gonna have to go a little bit passive. So so queen b5 is rook d1. Okay, I'll play here. But now I have no advantage at all. In fact, it's very drawish. Still, let's try. Knight d2. Knight e4. Oh, it just doesn't like that. Yeah, I'm clearly playing a decent opponent here, so I shouldn't be too optimistic. Okay, let's play g3 for now. Just gonna try and keep the game in progress. Okay, h4. Takes. So my opponent really wants to draw desperately, but maybe he gave me some chances here as bishop takes. Okay, now this is really looking good for me now. He messed up a little bit. So okay, let's take the bishop and take the pawn. So we won a pawn here, looking good. And let's do this. Yeah, now I'm just winning, I think, as my rook cannot be touched. Okay. Let's just go here. I think this is winning. I mean, this should be winning, right? Okay, rook b4, I'll just go here. So here, okay, let's calculate. Rook c5 takes, king d7, there, f6, take. Yeah, I think this is winning. Yeah, this is easily winning. I have even 2 ways to win. I think this is the fastest. Okay, good game by my opponent, but I think we're getting here in the end. And he leaves his time running out, but it doesn't matter as the game is lost. So it looks like Mr. Ruthless is the only one who's ahead of us. So let's try and catch him. I have no idea who that is, but he must be a good player. I see Blunder Panda in the rankings. Zlatan 56 is here, so some tough competition for sure. Meanwhile, let's look at the chat. Can Newman reach 3,000 FIDE rating? I don't know, but maybe. I don't think it should be impossible, but it would really be the upper limit of what humans can ever reach. I mean, Carlsen came close to 2,900 several times, so maybe we'll make it, maybe not, but in the future, there at some point must be even better players than us. That's just how it goes, so who knows? Wait, why are we making a draw here? What am I doing? I was not paying any attention. Okay, let's make a dubious move to keep some pieces on the board. I forgot I have to win. Sometimes with black, it's easy to play too solid by accident. Okay, let's go here. Just trying to confuse my opponent a little bit. Okay, bishop b4, I guess. Doesn't do a whole lot though. Hmm. Okay, I should probably exchange queens. Queen f6. Oh wow, he takes with the bishop. Okay, that I do not like by him. That gives me some hope. There was no need to give up his bishop there. I think he's playing too much for a draw here, but he will not make it, I think. Now he's just worse for no reason, so okay. Wait, b5. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know why he gave up the bishop just there. Bishop takes a3, there maybe was rook a1, even though that was also winning for me, of course. So I think this works. Yeah, and I take here and it's working out perfectly. Okay, he can resign with a clear conscience, but if he doesn't, that's also fine, of course. And he resigns. Okay, yeah, that was a bit of a quick game, but that's only good for me, I guess. Such quick games. He just blundered there, but he shouldn't have given up his strong bishop there for my weak knight. It was very unnecessary. So let's see who we get next. So far going good, won all the games. But still in second place behind Mr. Ruthless. So it's not looking easy, and there are many people on close pursuit. So yeah. Okay, we got the next game against another Frenchie. Wow, the Frenchies are ruling the tournament here. Okay, let's go c4, pre-move it. Does he play Grunfeld or King's in? King's in. Oh, I wanted to play e4. Not exactly ideal. Yeah, I didn't want to play this line, but okay. b6 though. Okay. Let's just continue grabbing space here. And let's go a6. The alpha 0 pawn, of course, here, all the way up the board. You'll love to see it. His best move has got to be bishop c8 back, but then I should have a little advantage. Don't know how to proceed then, actually. Like, do I take on c5 or do I play b5? Somehow b5 feels wrong, but I'll do it anyway. Very hard for me to say. I mean, I really have a nice space advantage. I'll take. Take. So e4, queen d4, queen c2. Maybe e4 is just really bad, actually, but I don't know. Not happy about my last few moves, but okay. I should still be a little bit better. But I don't know why I played e4. It was quite unnecessary. As now the position is too simplified. Okay, so knight d5, there's knight takes e4. Bishop f3 then, doesn't do much. Knight c7, knight c3. Knight a8. Not impressed at all. If f3, it goes rook d4. Okay, what the heck? I really butchered this game so far, but okay. Should still be okay for me at least. Unless c4 is very good here. Didn't happen, fortunately. Okay, not good game so far, but it's fine. Now I like my position. I can play this with no risk. I hope. Maybe I'm wrong. At least it's a little bit harder to play for black, in my opinion. Maybe I'm also wrong about that. Okay, let's just try and win on flag. Usually that's my first and foremost plan, regardless. So rook f8, let's go bishop h6. Ah, okay, but fe4 would just be a draw, so that's why I said, that's why I was a bit disappointed. Now at least I can play the position, regardless of whether I have any chance or not. It's not a dead draw. So bring the king up. Maybe go rook here. Okay, I'll just make some quick moves to bring my opponent into time trouble. I want to play h5 now. So takes, and even though I'm down in exchange, I think I have very good compensation for sure, and I may even be better here. So let's go here. Yeah, now we just win it, I think, or not. I think it should be winning for me. Okay, this is definitely not gonna save him. Yeah, when finally this pawn on a6 makes the difference, right? So we get the win. It was a tough game, but we get there finally. Definitely made some mistakes. But somehow we cannot seem to be catching up with Mr. Ruthless. Oh, and we get it. What is this rating? 5,500? I have honestly never seen that kind of rating before. That's very surprising. So I don't know who this guy is, but wow. That's one hell of a rating. Okay, gotta focus this game, guys. We're playing GM on second place. It might already be one of the crucial games early on in the arena. So I decided to pull out the knight off here and see how it goes. I wonder how many rating points I'll lose or win or whatever happens. Like, how many rating points would I win if I win this game, let's say? Or even with a draw, I must win a ton of points. So my opponent is sinking here, which is not a great deal, but he must be feeling quite confident with the rating he's got. Rook e3. Okay, that's definitely not the move. I'll just play here. I mean, I fully could take the piece, but why bother? But yeah, my opponent is playing quite strangely, so to say, not exactly at the level of a 5,500 rated player. I mean, I would expect to be dead to like completely lost already by this point. So looking quite good here. Yeah, we just won the exchange here. Wait, so takes. Okay, wait. So many pieces I can take, but I like to keep it simple. Okay, why not take this one as well? And yeah, this is just game over, I think. So we might be getting a very important win here. Let's just castle. Bring the pieces out. And I have an extra exchange, and I have a better pawn structure. So yeah, okay, king h1 doesn't bother me. Okay, that was his idea, but I mean, I guess I'll just take this pawn as well. And no real tricks. So just shouldn't mess this up. Rook d8. Okay, rook d3. Well, he's fighting. I'll give him that for sure. So let's bring the queen back. But he has very limited attacking potential here, and I'm just going to go queen f6 next, and I think that's all she wrote. Okay, queen f6. Bishop e8. Just keeping it all protected here on the king side, and soon it will be my turn to attack. So queen to f4. Rook here, pinning him all over the place. And this is basically just game over, I think. I mean, queen a5, rook takes f3, I think it's... I mean, I don't really want to calculate like gf, rook d2, king h1, and then rook f2 is probably quite simple. Rook e2 also worked, but now I'm just going to take the rook and it's resigned. So let's see how many rating points I'll win. Okay, that's not going to help you, my friend. Plus 45 only. Okay. And we do not get to see how many points he loses, so that's a pity. But it looks like our real competitor here is Mr. Ruthless on first position still, and we just cannot seem to catch him. Unfortunately. We have to play him at some point, just that's the only chance to beat him. Keep up the good work. Do you have any pets? I don't have any pets, actually. I grew up in a family with a lot of siblings, so it used to be quite busy at my place, and now I'm living at on my own with my girlfriend, so I'm doing it easy. But maybe in the future, who knows? And we're playing from Germany. Our opponent is from Germany. VC Bada. Okay. And he plays this line. Okay, so how do we meet this? Let's go a3. d5. Let's take and take. Is this theory or not? I have honestly no idea, so I'll just develop a little bit here. I was considering 94, but it seemed a bit slow. But yeah, it doesn't feel like I got anything from this opening, so I definitely could have played it a bit better. Okay, at least he improves my structure. I guess it's something. But it's not a whole lot. Queen c7, yeah. I mean, if he gets the breakthrough at c5, it can just be complete draw. So I have to somehow prevent it, but I don't know if I really can. Actually, maybe c4, c5. Well, let's try. e5. I wanted queen g3, but maybe it's not really impressive anyhow. Wow, f5, aggressive. Okay, and f4. I don't know what to think of it. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not good. More inclined to thinking it's not good, especially after his last move, as his king is just very open. Yeah, and he just gave me this pawn. So looking good suddenly for us out of nowhere, and just gonna bring in the rooks here, and very pleasant position to play. That's for sure. So takes, rook e5, queen c3, rook e8. I cannot quite figure it out. So just take and go here. Put this rook to d6, where it's gonna be like untouchable and just a real pain for black to deal with this rook. So he has to somehow resort to tricks, but I don't know if he really has any. Okay, f3. Let's just go in. Queen f7. I mean, I could just take this pawn on f3. There is nothing preventing me from doing so. So that's what I'll do. So takes. I don't know if he has any drawing chances here. Maybe he doesn't really. Yeah, rook e7. I thought that's the best as well. So, okay, I'll play rook e3. Not really sure how to play it. I mean, this should be winning, I guess. But not 100% sure. Oh, for sure, my opponent defended in a good way. That's what I can say for sure. Oh wow, does he simply have rook a4? But he doesn't see it. C6, rook takes f4, c7, rook c4. Yeah, not so easy. Okay, let's play f3. I mean, with 2 pawns up, this should be winning, is what I'm guessing. So I'll just move around a little bit here. Pretend as though I'm doing nothing, and then I'll hit him with some f5. So h3, h4, a4. I think I'm just gonna advance and then go for f5 at some point. That looks like a good plan. I don't know if it is, but it looks like it at least. And he can never move his king, so okay, defense. Maybe even h5 is probably actually very simple. But h5, he doesn't react. I mean, this is winning for sure. Let's go h5. Rook a8. a7. Yeah, and generally this, with the f-pawn, it's always winning. Because you have this idea of playing rook h8 after king f7. I don't think it was great technique by me, but it'll get the job done. But Mr. Ruthless just keeps on winning his game, so I mean, it's a bit hard to compete with him. Like, I don't feel I'm playing so badly, but this guy is just winning and winning and winning and winning. Okay, let's go to the next one immediately. No time to waste in the arena. I'll be playing in the Grand Swiss in a couple of days. I think it's starting the 27th. So not too far off, but we just need to get a game in here. We cannot afford to waste time. Please give me a game. Or Mr. Ruthless will pull ahead of us even further. Okay, we got d4, d5, c4, e6. So let's play d4, d5, c4, e6. make him happy. Take it, go c5. I'm gonna try and win this game ASAP. Castle, b6, bishop b7, 97, knight f6, rook c8 next, I guess. Wow, there's that. Is that good or is it bad? I have no idea. I just hope I'm not getting mated. Like maybe I should have. Wow. Okay, that is very creative. So if I get to, if I get to coordinate a bit, I'm doing very well here, I think. Yeah. Now with this endgame, with the bishops, my little bit better pawn structure, it's very nice for me. So just keep pushing. See, oh come on, I missed knight a7, knight b6. Sorry, it's just such a blunder. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, I guess I take here. Just play like rook a6 first, no? Oh wow, he gave me bishop b5 check, so lucky. Okay, go here. Knight d5, rook a7, I think it's under control. Yeah, just king g7. Maybe c4 was good as well, but I'll just keep it clean. Go c4 now. Winning the bishop and winning the game. Important that bishop c4, rook b4. I always said bishop takes d5. And up a bishop. So go back. And my opponent doesn't have a pawn as well, even for the bishop. So it should be an easy technical conversion here. Oh, can you guys not see my camera? Is there an issue? Can you guys at least hear me? Okay, looks like I'm back, right? I don't quite know what happened there, but maybe a little glitch there. But I think I'm back, and if you guys didn't hear me, I just want a quick game, so that's very good. And it seems like we're still tied with Mr. Ruthless, so this really seems to be a two-horse race. And actually, just as I said, we're tied. It looks like I pulled ahead of him by 4 points, so very good. Yeah, I don't know why you guys couldn't see me there for a second, but you cannot see the standings. So I don't know how to fix that, guys. But I'll keep you guys noted on the standings then. Is that fine? So currently I'm in first place, Mr. Ruthless in second, and then someone Pelitsik Ejakso, I cannot pronounce his name, is in third. Yeah, it looks like something went wrong with the standings. We're playing Shiraz again, who we've played before as well. Was a good opponent, so let's see how it goes this time. I think we also played the Caro-Kann in that game, so this is going to be a tough game for sure. Let's go d3. Just mainline stuff here, and let's go g3. Just develop slowly. Long term, the two bishops are quite nice in this structure, but of course, black is super solid here. So many black players like to embark on these positions and just claim they're solid. Nothing much is happening, which is very reasonable claim. I think it's a decent line for black for sure. Okay, d4 is interesting. Yeah, I was thinking maybe he'll do that. Queen b6, I got bishop c1, which I guess I'll do. Just keeping the bishops here. If he would have taken him, he would have helped my knight to get out. And now I might even go like queen e2, knight d2, knight c4, f4, and I like it, my position. It's sort of King's Indian-esque type of stuff. Okay, so he gives me a second bishop, which I'll take. Okay, let's go for the King's Indian attack. It looks tempting. Just a reverse King's Indian here, but fewer pieces on the board remaining. King f7 is logical, but I'll go for a4, just open on both flanks. Maybe he wants to play b4, but I don't know. I'll leave it up to him. b4. Okay, so he takes. I'll take back obviously and keep opening the position, as his king is very weak here in the center when the position opens. So definitely playing for that. So how do I proceed? Let's go queen c2, maybe queen b3 later. g5 is always an idea to keep in mind as well, of course. King d7, maybe just bishop d2. But he has created a solid defense. Okay, let's protect d3. And next up, I want to go queen b3. No real clear ideas, just wow, it takes. So it takes, he wants c4, which I missed. So I guess we take like this, which is really not ideal. Now we have to give up our strong bishop as well. Probably not worse here, but he spotted very well that he could take on c3 there. Okay, you guys can see the standings. Excellent, excellent. c4 as well. Okay, I'll take. Getting very sharp now. Still, I think I should have things under control. So c5, rook d2, rook takes b6, cb, c6, king c7. Seems to work for him. I don't have any other moves. Wait. Don't blunder your queen. Just gotta get c5 in here. It's the most important part, to get c5 to activate my bishop here. Is he? Rook d2 is still annoying. Yeah, he's doing a good job of making things very complicated. So important queen e4, bishop f3, and he's pinned. So that doesn't work, and otherwise I have the default here under my control. So I think I kind of solved his threats, and now I'm just winning. But he fought very well. He probably was completely fine at a certain point. Oops. Right, that's a free knight. I'll take it. I mean, anything is winning, so this is probably the easiest. b3. And it's unstoppable mate, I think. Okay, we win. Tough game there, but we get there. And we are still in first place, but only barely. Half an hour to go, so still quite a while as well. So gotta keep the wins coming. Let's wait for our next opponent. No opponent just yet, so please give me one. It would be interesting to play Mr. Ruthless, who is somehow he seems to have lost his winning streak as he's still stuck on 36 points. Then we have Laurent Fressinet in 4th place, definitely a threat. But we're playing pawn brown now. So let's see. E4, let's play E4, E5, why not? Knight C6. And let's play A6, Knight F6. Let's play Bishop E7. E3, let's play D6. Let's play a little bit of a dubious plan with Knight D7, Knight B6, or Knight C5, and then F5 next. It's a bit dubious. Yeah, D4 is probably good. Wait, why did I blunder the pawn there for a moment? Like, Bishop takes C6 was just winning a clean pawn. I mean, I should have started with Bishop F6, of course, so bit of a mistake by me there, but okay. Rook E8. Maybe D5 is interesting for him because my pieces are really not optimally placed. Yeah, this is also possible for sure. Okay, go back. Okay, let's go D5, see what happens. I guess it's a good move. Because what else? I have to somehow do something in the center at some point, right? So C4 is his critical move, and then I can go a couple of things. I guess I'll go Knight B4, and if D5, I take D1, Bishop D1, Knight D3, and things are looking quite good. Okay, so he takes there, so I'll take back. But now my position is a little bit more pleasant. Maybe not a whole lot, but a bit more pleasant, I would hope. Okay, Bishop E6, blunder Bishop H7. Okay, it's fine. He doesn't see it, but Queen F3 is an equally good move, probably even better. Why does he allow that? It's a bit of a mystery to me. Queen B6. And then a Queen C5, like after Rook B1, Queen C5. What? That cannot be any good. No. Bishop takes C3. Cannot refute it, so let's go Queen C5. I mean, maybe Bishop takes C3 was possible, but I couldn't calculate it in time. So sometimes you just gotta make the practical decision and make a quick move. So takes. Yeah, but now the point is he losing because of this similar trick which he had earlier in the game. And Rook E2 is an idea. Basically an exchange down for white here. Yeah, Rook A4, Rook C4. Let's go Rook C4, C5. Oh wait, I blundered Rook C7. No, actually, I got a bit lucky. Yes, I have Rook A4. So this is generally a good exchange for me as I just roll this pawn down the board, and my pawn is much stronger than his boss pawn, as the rooks are just a little bit better here than the rook and bishop. And he has no chances here. My rook covers here, and this pawn is just rolling. So next game. We keep winning, so good stuff, good stuff. It looks like we have quite a decent lead of 10 points. So looks like we're pulling ahead here and are favorites to win the arena by now. But okay, it can always easily turn. Like if Mr. Rootless suddenly beats me, who knows? But so far, we somehow haven't played him yet, which is quite surprising. So let's wait for a new game. Oh, and we get Nisin Babu, who is actually very good. I have currently a score of 1-1 against him, so gotta be careful here. Let's play a London system with knight c3. Queen d2. I saw the Kwang doing this quite a few times. I think he played knight b5 though. But okay. And this should be playable as well, right? Oh shit. Castle and queenside looks a bit scary. Okay, this really was played very unambitiously by me. So takes. Let's castle. Rook c1. Yeah, no, this is not how you're supposed to play with the white pieces. You're supposed to put a little bit more pressure on your opponents. Okay, I'll go back. What is knight h5 though? I don't know. Play rook e1, maybe e4 is an idea. Wow, f5? You gotta be kidding me, right? Is that a good idea for him? I'm very skeptical of it. Okay, b4. Start the minority attack as if it's a crossbar position. Knight might go to d4, who knows? Or to f4, who knows? But let's continue the minority attack for now. But I seem to recall my opponent is very fast, so I have to watch out for that. So I think he's playing for f4 here. So let's go b5. And knight c3. Maybe some queen a2 idea. Black is fine though. On the good side, I'm up a little bit on the clock. On the bright side. So e4 takes. I'll get pinned in the end, right? So let's play a5. Maybe I've been a little bit outplayed here. I don't know. Maybe I've been seriously outplayed. As my last move was an absolute howler. But okay, we'll fight on. He's playing very strong. I mean, too many threats. Okay, rook c1, knight b4, queen e3. Knight c3 is just coming, and knight b4 is coming as well. So that's just very bad news. Yeah, I've been kind of completely outplayed. I mean, I cannot even continue the game here in a proper fashion, so. I gotta pray. Oh, knight f4 is even there. Oh my god. Oh, knight takes b3 as well. Yeah, I just collapsed here. I mean, this guy is just a little bit too strong for me, I guess. Very good player. And there goes my streak. Maybe a miracle somehow. Like this, maybe, probably not. E4. But I'm gonna get flagged. I remember he's very fast. Wow, I'm gonna get so lucky. Oh, that was so lucky. Yeah, that was not a good game, but I just got extremely lucky. Oh, and we are playing Mr. Zlatan 56, another important game right towards the end. So let's see. Knight c3 though, I somehow expected knight f3, so okay, let's see what happens. Let's go g5. Boom. Allez. Bishop g7. Somehow we ended up in the king's gambit, which is quite interesting. I don't think he plays this, and I don't play it as well, so interesting. Okay, let's go d6. Queen d2. Let's go knight to e7. Let's develop the bishop. Hard to evaluate. Maybe white is a little bit better. But I have to somehow castle. Okay, let's take and play 95. Yeah, white is definitely looking quite good in this position, but okay. We survived one bad position already in the previous round, so maybe we can do it again. Queen takes b7. I want to castle king side and hope for some counterplay, but obviously it's not looking very pretty exactly. Like bishop e3 here is probably just very good for him. But who knows? I think my opponent likes his end games, his slow play kind of position. So who knows? Maybe he will find a way to get me off the hook here. But he goes for the daring decision and takes the pawn. Certainly does not seem to want to chicken out in this game. Yeah, bishop e3 is just very good for him. Okay, how do I create any kind of play here? I do not see it. So a4. Let's go rook b4. And let's go knight d7 or something. just have to survive somehow for a little bit. Oh, never mind. I'm just completely dead here. Okay. Desperation. Rook h1 is of course completely winning. So he just wants to win the end game, which makes sense for sure. But I don't have a choice. So let's go for the end game. Okay, a4. Pretend that I have some threats. Okay, this is very, very well played by him though. Yeah. Mr. Fresinet is gonna crush me in this game. I just had no chances at all. Too good. I was too weak and too slow. But on the bright side, I think I still have my #1 position. So that was not good, but that happens. He played a very good game though. Oh, Mr. Ruthless, finally. Wow, after all this time. Let's see what he's got. Playing Italian opening. Plays with bishop to e7. Okay, let's just redeploy my knight to g3. Put the pawn on c3. Play h3. Okay, let's play for f4 here. Maybe it was not a good idea to play for f4, so let's play for knight g4. Take. Okay, bring the queen here. I should be a little bit better, no? Knight out. Maybe not really better though. Let's play c4. f4 next. So f4. So ef. Let's go knight h4. Keep some pieces. Oh wait. Okay, I think it's good the tournament is ending soon because I'm really not too sharp anymore by this point. Just blundering all the time. As I missed it, if I want to take with the bishop instead of queen g4, that he has, he simply has g5. Okay, let's not exchange queens. Maybe h4. Let's go h4. See where he goes with the queen. Maybe queen g4 if he goes to d8. Let's go queen g4. I don't think I'm better, but for blitz purposes, my position is just a little bit easier to play. So h5, he wants queen g5, I assume. Let's go rook f3. Bring the knight back, what else? And go rook f1 next. Rook f1 has been played. But yeah, black is very solid here. I have to somehow try and get this in. That would be very nice. f5, queen h3, I think it works. And now I get my knight, and that is very good news. I think I'll just go for the trade here. No, maybe I shouldn't have. I missed king g8. I thought I'm just winning this this pawn. but still very pleasant position for me to play. This knight is just an absolute like octopus in his position. Like it's just taking away all his play. And later on, I'm gonna go for something like that. Maybe h5 first. Just keep it chill. Okay, king up. It's basically possess. Basically, it's in that shape here. b4 is coming now. Oh wait, I forgot he can actually lock up the position like that. Oops. And he's clearly very fast. So maybe then it's just a draw. Okay, how I'm gonna trick him here? In knight f6 maybe. Oh wait, what the heck? Rook takes e5. Of course, let's go. That I am happy to accept. Yeah, he blundered that. So we get the win, very important against Mr. Ruthless, who has been in like first or share or oops, I opened a different screen. Who has been in like first or second spot all the way. And I think with only 7 minutes to go, tournament victory is very hard to escape me here, and really requires something of a miracle. So let's see what we get next. But yeah, comfortable lead here right now. Waiting for the game, and we play Manuel Mejias from, where's that country from? Not sure which country flag that is. Okay, let's play e6. Let's play b5. Let's have some fun in this potentially last game. Okay, in fact, it turned out to be a rather routine opening line, so nothing special here. Okay, b4, knight c6. Wow, p4, huh? Ah, yeah, it's Puerto Rico. Okay, I thought so, but wasn't 100% sure. Yeah. Well, that was the name which came up in my head as well. So is it already winning for me here? Looks close. Like, is this queen getting trapped or something? Like, these ponies are gonna be like dominating. Oh, knight c2 is actually next. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, knight d3. That's a bit of a pity. Like queen b3, knight c2 was crushing. Now I'll just attack the rook and the queen like that. And looks like we're gonna get another game after this one, after all. Yeah, queen has to move to, well, basically b3 is the only square not to lose the queen, but then the rook falls and knight e2, knight c1 is as well there. So yeah. Okay, yeah, a quick game there, but opponent just got a bit ambitious there in the opening with d4 he shouldn't open the position like that. Otherwise, his positions are fine. Was fine. But yeah, these knights here are really gorgeous, really occupying or just dominating. So I think we have one more game to play, most likely with 4 minutes, and it's chess it loud. So let's go for g3 and let's play something really funny with knight h3. This used to be one of the lines I played a little bit as a kid. You basically go for some kind of King's Indian setup with the knight already on f2, which is definitely not the worst. And my opponent is playing very good. I gave him b5. Not good, not good. I thought my rook is protected somehow, but let's go knight c4. Yeah, so b5 is coming. Okay, my opponent has played well, so he should be doing well, of course, after my opponent, after my opening. Wait, I thought he has to take on c4, but of course he can just... Yeah, okay, really not sharp anymore here. But let's just finish the tournament and try to win this game still. Okay, let's go for some kind of attack. Let's go broke. F5, knight g4. Still got some compensation for this pawn blunder, especially now that I get the bishop out. E5 is a move, especially now, like my opponent walks right into it. Bit of a weird move there. Maybe he was hoping for something like on h2, but yeah, e5 just is a crushing blow, or just a double attack. It's not a restriking move, I guess. A queen d7. Let's just take with the knight. It's easiest, and he just resigns. Okay, so who knows? Maybe even one more game. Just 1.5 minutes left. Let's see what happens. Well, we reached 60 points, which I guess is fairly decent. Number 2 player is on 46 points. Number 3, 45, and number 4 is on 44 points. I guess we're not gonna get another game, right? It's just 1 minute left, so we'll just wait for the tournament to end here and celebrate the victory tonight, I guess. Gonna be a huge celebration. Oh, we actually get one more game, but I hope the game stops like after the he offers a draw, but I don't want to draw, of course. I mean, let's just have some fun here. He just keeps on offering a draw, but I don't like draws too much. So we'll just go for broke with h5. But I guess the game ends when the tournament is over, right? That would make sense. Let's go here. We are not gonna give you your draw, buddy. Not today. Oh, but actually we have to finish the game. Okay, let's offer a draw. Because the tournament is over, but this game might still take a while. So let's... How do I offer it? Here. Oh, now he doesn't want to draw. Wow. Okay, looks like we're gonna finish this game. Well, the tournament is already over then. Why not? We might lose it because our position is really bad due to the opening I played. But that's okay. Let's go f5. Let's take... Oh, and I blundered d6, yeah. Okay, probably should resign now, yeah. But it didn't matter anyhow. Okay. I don't like resigning, so I'll make a few more moves. So it takes... After all, we are playing for chess 24 rating points, so Might as well. Bishop d5, I guess. Or this. King e6. Actually, he's giving me a little bit of counterplay in this completely irrelevant game. Like, he has to be somewhat careful, no? Like king b3, rook b8 maybe, or even rook a6. Like rook a2 is coming. My bishop is quite strong. Okay, we might as well try and not lose this game now. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Looks like he found a good way to handle the position, but still, he's very passive. Is it like Zugzwang? Maybe it was Zugzwang. Okay, but he just blundered his bishop, so yeah. We're gonna win this one just purely by accident. So take it, check, d5, d4, c4. He resigns. Okay, so final rankings. I won Zlatan 56 in second and Nitin Babu in third. Congrats to those as well. And I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day as well to everyone.